And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA. And we've got a great one in store. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. And for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Batum is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Pelicans, up front it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is George. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Pass to Plumlee, 6 on the shot clock. Back to George, and it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Ingram kicks to Daniels. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
Leonard the pass to George. Here is Plumlee. From deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Josh Richardson. He's out there with McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The pass to McCollum from downtown. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Alvarado. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nothing you can do. Zion is just unstoppable from this area of the floor.
With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency numbers. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 3-point game. They host the Kings after this game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, and small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. And George kicks to Westbrook. A 3 from Leonard. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 3. Zubac against Valanciunas. Zubac the pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit from in close. McCollum feeling it out a bit. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. Then it's Jones, and it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 5. 51 seconds left in the fourth. sideline reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Williamson taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
Richardson, he's checked in for New Orleans. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Man passes to Covington. Leonard with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Leonard. Following the score by Josh Richardson. Over Jones. And that one hits back iron. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
McCollum up top. Daniels from outside. Buries the triple. Timeout. Los Angeles calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.